I am back, and today I want to talk to you about the new UPPABABY Vista stroller. The Vista can be used as a single stroller. In my case, I have it as a double because I have two girls, but you can use as a single as well, okay? Before we get into it, I just want to make sure you know that this video is not sponsored by any brands. I really just wanted to make this video to help parents to make an informed decision. It is really hard to find this stroller in store because it's always out of stock. So I feel like the YouTube videos really help us to know the stroller and make the best decisions. I really wanted to wait a little bit to do this video just so I could really use this stroller and then give you my honest opinion about it. So I'm not gonna be touching on any of the beauty aspects of this stroller because I know you know about it, so I'm just gonna go more towards the practicality of it. So we're gonna be talking about the pros and the cons. I'm also gonna be showing you some images and some short videos, and then at the end of the video I'm gonna give you my final opinion about it, if you should or if you should not spend your money in this product. So the first amazing thing about this stroller is the huge basket that it has. It is such an amazing size. You can fit a lot in there. I know it's not made for it, but it's so big that my toddler can fit in it. She loves to ride in it, and to be honest, again, I know you're not supposed to have your kid in the basket, but just, you know, to go from the car to the restaurant, or, you know, like for really short trips, it is actually very practical. The second big advantage is that it comes with a lot of accessories, including a bug and a rain cover, and it comes with an amazing bassinet. The bassinet is actually certified for overnight sleep, so it is made out of a breathable material. It's so comfy for the baby and it's safe. Not to mention that it comes with an amazing sunshade. Pretty much covers the whole baby. So when Helena was just born, I would go out with her in the bassinet, and I didn't have to worry about people sneezing around her or anything like that because she was well protected in that bassinet. Next, this is such a lightweight stroller, especially for being a double. Even when I have both girls and when I have some stuff in the basket, I also always have my diapers bag on the stroller, and even with everything in it and on it, it's not heavy at all. Next, one of my favorite things about this is that when you have the adapters on, your baby is gonna sit pretty tall on this stroller, so just having your baby closer to you and just being able to put her down and pick her up without having to bend too much, it's really nice. And I always have the adapters on because, you know, I'm using it as a double stroller, but even if you're using it as a single, you can always get the adapters to make the seat higher, and it is really a nice feature. Last but not least, in fact, it was one of the main reasons why we got this stroller. So this stroller allows for so many configurations. You can have both seats, you know, facing you. You can have both of them facing forward. You can have them facing each other. You can have a car seat on with a seat, or you can have the bassinet with a seat. You can also have like two bassinets. You can have two car seats. It's just so many configurations that you can get with this stroller that to me it was really the reason why we got it, because I didn't want to have more than one stroller, and so this one really gives me all the options, you know, that I need to carry the babies. I also didn't want to have to worry about having one of them, both of them sleep at the same time, and this one also allows you to recline both seats at the same time. I think this is a plus. It's an amazing plus, and all these configurations just make life much easier, and it's so helpful when you're out with your babies. Now, as we know, nothing is perfect, and so there are a few cons that I want to share with you. So the first thing that I didn't like about it is that you have so many configurations you can do with this stroller, but you do need 3 adapters, and only one of them comes with the rumble seat, but the other 2 you have to buy separated. Like, if they advertise all these configurations, I expected to have everything I needed to get these configurations done with the stroller, and you actually can't. Without the adapters, you cannot do much, okay? You can of course have both babies facing you or facing forward, but the space between them is really tight. So I feel like I really feel like we need the adapters. To make this stroller work the way it is supposed to, you really need to have the upper adapter and the lower adapter, as well as the adapter that comes with the rumble seat. The next thing that I actually heard about before I got this stroller, and it is true, is that the bassinet, when you close it, the canopy makes a noise. It is a problem when you have your newborn sleeping, because it is loud enough that will wake them up. The next thing is something, it may be just me, but it's one thing that you have to pay attention. Like, the stroller is expected to stand on its own, but the one thing I didn't realize is that you have to have the handlebar extended all the way up for it to work. If it's not extended, the stroller actually falls, and I thought it's kind of an inconvenience, so that's why I kind of have that as a con. The next thing is, I just wish I could use the bassinet on the upper adapter and have the baby closer to me, and then having my toddler in the rumble seat, and that is not possible. You cannot have that configuration done. The last is the fact that you cannot switch the seats. So the rumble seat is always going to be on the lower adapter, and the toddler seat is always going to be the one closer to you. And the problem is that the rumble seat is made for babies from 3 months of age until they're 35 pounds maximum. I know that Beatrice is kind of big for her age, so she's kind of reaching the point that she cannot ride the rumble seat anymore, and so that's kind of a problem for me, because again, I'm gonna have to have her closer to me and have the baby on the lower adapter. So yeah, even though there are things that I wish UPPABABY had done differently, this is still an amazing stroller, and the cons are just not even comparable to all the pros you get with it. It is a high-end stroller, so it is a bit more expensive than the majority of these strollers, but it's also not as expensive as the other strollers that are in the same high-end level that this one is. And if, like me, you don't like to have more than one stroller, I really think that this will suit your needs. It just gives you so many options with all the configurations that you can do with it. It goes from a single to a double, from a double to a single very easily. And so it's a very practical stroller. I think that's it, you guys. I hope you liked this video. I really just wanted to share, my thoughts on it, in terms of what are the advantages and the disadvantages of getting this stroller. I didn't want to make this a really long video with all the features and everything, but if you have any questions about this stroller, and if I can help, I'm more than happy to help you, so just leave them down below. I'm gonna make sure to read them and to answer them for you. Oh, before you go, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I always ask for it because I really need your help. So go ahead and subscribe. Just press a little button down here, and it's gonna help the channel to continue. And thank you so much for watching me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.